What up, guys? GangstaPranksta here, bringing you some more WWE 13 Universe, the best universe on YouTube. Hashtag best universe on YouTube. Welcome back for another awesome episode. And trust me, it is going to be awesome. These next couple episodes, you're not going to want to miss, because they're just going to be some of the best. I'd even say pay-per-view quality stuff, like that good. So I hope you guys enjoyed Taboo Tuesday. Really long show. It was a 3-hour episode. But I think it was well worth it, especially that main event. It was epic. We had some epic matches, some title changes, and overall I thought it was a very successful show. Again, I want to thank you guys for voting and making that possible. So thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now, the next pay-per-view that we're going to be doing is King of the Ring. So I talked about it a little bit at the end of the show. So King of the Ring is going to be the next pay-per-view. So the way this pay-per-view is going to work, so at the pay-per-view, we will have the semi-final matches, which is 2 matches, and then the final match. So there's going to be 3 King of the Ring matches at the pay-per-view. So leading up to the pay-per-view, I actually have in the description, if you open it up, there'll be a link, and it'll actually link you to the bracket of the King of the Ring tournament. And you can see all the matches, all the potential matches that are going to happen. Who do you think is going to win on the left side? Who do you think is going to win on the right side? Who do you think is going to make it to the finals? Leave some predictions in the comments. So we're going to be doing, it's a 32-man tournament. I'll go through the participants in just a second. So we're going to take members of Raw, or WWE, ECW, and TNA. And there's going to be a lot of cross-promotion these upcoming weeks because that's how the tournament's going to work. So since it's a 32-man tournament, one brand got shafted on the amount of people that they could have in it. So the participants are as follows. So on WWE, in the King of the Ring tournament, we have John Cena, Undertaker, Abyss, Shawn Michaels, Ryback, The Rock, Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, and Rey Mysterio. So there's 10 people on WWE. On ECW, we got 11. On TNA, we got 11. And let's go through the ECW participants really quickly. We got Matt Hardy, Austin Aries, Davey Richards, El Generico, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Christopher Daniels, Michael Elgin, RVD, Sabu, and Kofi Kingston. And representing TNA in the King of the Ring, we got Kurt Angle, Sheamus, CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, Raven, Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe, Nigel McGuinness, Too Cold Scorpio, and Alberto Del Rio. So it's going to be an awesome King of the Ring. I had a lot of fun making all these different matches. Because I tried to do I want to do some a dream match here. What would be interesting here? So I did some of that stuff, and you can see in the brackets. I just had fun with it. So we're going to be doing a lot of King of the Ring matches. We have 8 on today's show, and we got a lot of big stuff on today's show leading up to the next episode of Universe. I don't want to hype it up. Well, I do, because it's really going to be that good. You are not going to want to miss the next episode of Universe. It's going to be probably one of the biggest shows of my whole universe. We're just going to have some big matches. We're going to have more King of the Ring matches. As confirmed so far for next week, will be more King of the Ring matches. We're going to have at least 8 King of the Ring matches next week, plus Gut Check. Gut Check next week, we'll talk more about that later on. It's going to be John Morrison and Adam Cole. And then, we'll talk more about that, like I said. Next show is going to be awesome, but that's not to take away from this show. This show is going to be equally awesome. Not as awesome, it's going to be awesome, but this is going to set up for the awesomeness that'll be the next show. So, let's get on with the show, because we actually have a lot of matches. I don't know if we're going to be playing a lot of matches, but we have a lot of matches that are intriguing. So, let's actually go through, WWE. So, our first King of the Ring match, from TNA, we got Dolph Ziggler, and from WWE, we have Ryback. This will be the first King of the Ring match, so let's see who's going to win and go to the quarterfinals and continue on in the King of the Ring tournament. So my money is on Ryback, but I think Ziggler can pull out the victory, so let's see who's going to win. Ryback wins. Big win for him. I'm actually going to mark this down, so it'll make my life easier when I have to update the brackets. I will be updating the bracket week to week when, after this show, the next episode, in the description, I'll have an update of the bracket with all the winners. So, you're going to want to check that every week. Check the description. Alright, so Ryback wins, and he will go on next week. Not next week, the week after, because next week's going to be the rest of the preliminary matches, and then the third week will be quarterfinals. So Ryback goes on to the King of the Ring. Next, we have John Cena versus Dean Ambrose. Of course, John Cena wrestled at Taboo Tuesday, put up a hell of a fight against Brock Lesnar in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE title, but he came up a little bit short, ended up losing to Lesnar 2-0. And of course, we got Dean Ambrose, ECW TV champion, a little bit bitter at Seth Rollins and cost him the ECW World title. And we'll talk more about their situation on ECW, but you know that Seth Rollins is going to be watching this match very closely. So we actually have a big match here. Former WWE Champion John Cena taking on current ECW TV Champion Dean Ambrose. Let's see who's going to win and go on to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. John Cena wins. Big win for him, trying to get another shot at Brock Lesnar. So that is cool. So far we have Ryback going to the next round, and John Cena going to the next round. WWE dominating this this King of the Ring so far. They have 2 wins. They only have 10 guys, and so far they've won all the matches. Next we have R-Truth and The Miz, also known as Awesome Truth. They'll be taking on Epico and Primo. So at Taboo Tuesday, you guys voted for Jericho. The Hellraisers defeated Jericho in a pretty good match. And so now, we're left with no number 1 contenders. What's it called? I blanked out for a second. The Hellraisers have pretty much defeated every team on the roster. Well, not every team. There's one team. Well, there's a couple teams they haven't beaten. But one team in particular, the team that didn't get voted for, Awesome Truth. Hellraisers have beaten Jericho now. They've beaten Road Scholars, but they haven't beaten Awesome Truth. So I'm going to say that Awesome Truth are the number 1 contenders. And now that I say that, they're probably going to lose this match here. So let's see if they can get a big win over Epico and Primo. They can. Big win for Awesome Truth, proving that they deserve a shot at the WWE Tag Team titles. Big win for them. Next, we have Shane McMahon versus Bob Holly. We have a big match here. This is going to be a number 1 contenders match. So winner of this will face Shane Douglas for the Hardcore title next week. That's another big match confirmed for next week. Hardcore title match. It'll either be Shane Douglas either facing Bob Holly or Shane McMahon. We know Shane McMahon and Shane Douglas, they have a bit of a rivalry going on. But let's see who's going to win here and face Shane Douglas next week. Bob Holly wins, and he will be going on to face Shane Douglas for the Hardcore title next week on Raw. And you got to know that Shane Douglas cost Shane McMahon the title there. And, off camera, I'll just say that. And the main event of WWE is going to be Triple H versus Matt Hardy in a King of the Ring match. Now, there's actually an interesting story going into this match, because if you've watched WWE 12, my WWE 12 universe, I had a King of the Ring tournament there, and the final match was actually Matt Hardy versus Triple H. And Matt Hardy went on to win. He won the King of the Ring tournament, and then he actually cashed in his King of the Ring thing and ended up beating Raven. He ended up winning like 3 or 4 matches in the same night. No, he won his semifinals, his finals, and the TNA World title against Raven. So he had a big night last year. Let's see if he can win, or Triple H is going to win. This is the rematch from the King of the Ring of last year, Triple H versus Matt Hardy. Let's see who's going to win. So, good story here. And this was the first match I made going into this King of the Ring tournament, because I'm like, there's a story there. I think people will be interested, and one of them's gonna go home. One of them's gonna go home a loser. So let's see who's gonna win this match. During this match, I'll be reading your comments, questions, and concerns, and that's about it. Enjoy the match, and I'll be reading some more comments. Okay, so I got everything situated. I feel like I'm missing something that I wanted to talk about. I don't know, there's just so much I needed to get out because of the whole King of the Ring stuff. I wanted to make sure I explained everything very thoroughly. I talked about the bracket in the description. Talked about Taboo Tuesday. I think we covered everything, so that is a high five for me. We actually have a video here, and that is unfortunate. Oh god, no videos, please. We're coming off an awesome pay-per-view. Let's not taint it with stupid fucking, what's it called, videos. Oh man. Now I'm like, oh god, I don't want my universe to fuck anything up. Like, that's it. But we will also see Matt Hardy in action on ECW. We're actually going to get a double dose of Matt Hardy this week on Universe. He's actually going to be in the main event of ECW. And the main event of ECW is going to be Seth Rollins and Matt Hardy teaming up to take on Dean Ambrose and Kevin Steen for the... We have another fucking video? Oh my god. Did Shawn Michaels... Are you fucking kidding me right now? You have Shawn Michaels and Triple H. They're feuding. But now Shawn Michaels is friends with... No, ignore that video. Oh my god, please no more videos. Because the first one's stupid. Well, the first one I guess was okay at best. But, okay, that whole Shawn Michaels Triple H thing, just forget that you saw that. They're actually still feuding, and they are not friends. This is just, you know, my universe being universe, so. Yeah. What was I was talking about something. Whatever, fuck it. Let's get into some comments. Okay, awesome. Okay, first comment. Why don't you use dead wrestlers in your universe? It's just like a comfortability thing. Like, I don't even know if that's a fucking word, but, you know, it is now. I just don't feel comfortable using them, you know, now that they've passed and stuff. And I don't know. It's a really uncomfortable situation for me. Because, like, I'm a big fan of some of these guys, like an Eddie Guerrero. I don't know. Using him would just bring back so many memories and make me sad. I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy when I play the game. I'm happy he's in the game, but I won't play as him. I don't even play with him in, like, regular matches. It's not just Universe. I don't even fucking touch them when I'm doing, like, exhibition matches or whatever. No, I don't even... Nothing. They are... to me, they're just blank. That's... I don't even see them. Did you see the new Daniel Bryan on 2K14 with no entrance and gesture? I have not. I have not been keeping up with the 2K14 videos. And I don't really plan on it unless they show the roster. Like, that's the only thing I'm interested in. Other than that, I pretty much know what I'm getting into going into this match. And we just had a very disappointing main event on these ECW or WWE. Because we had Shawn Michaels come in, and I think we're going to get another video. Of course we are. Brock Lesnar, yeah, hit Triple H with the title. Oh, yeah, makes no more sense than some of the shit that's already happened. But that's okay, because that's my universe. Did it fucking put stories back on? Because we just got 3 videos in the span of 5 minutes. Not a big fan of that. I need to check this shit. Did someone, like, play my WWE-13 disc while I was fucking not looking or some shit? I need to see this. Because you have got to be fucking kidding me right now. Let it fucking save this bullshit that I didn't fucking want. Awesome. Eat a dick. Edit universe. Story option. Okay, story's off. Okay, that's what I thought. Because I've never turned them on. I don't know why I would. I'd have to be a fucking idiot to turn this shit on. Okay. Okay, we are not starting off to a great thing. I actually have to fix some shit. Because my WWE is stupid. Okay, yes. Some load in. So Rivals, we're going to remove that. Awesome. Actually, no, I needed Shawn Michaels. Actually, fuck it. We'll put him in here. That is fucking gay. Matt Hardy just got screwed out of his shot at the King of the Ring. That is fucking horseshit. That just ruined my WWE main event. I was so... it's because I was excited. It's because I was excited. They knew it, and they just had to shit all over me. And that is my WWE Universe, folks. rivals. Who the fuck are you? Oh, it must be Orton and Triple H. Yep, it is. Okay. Now, where the fuck is Lesnar? Piece of shit. Okay. Well, your feud with Tim's over, so. Okay, awesome. I guess we're gonna go to ECW because WWE's been ruined. How long has this video been? Okay, let me just check. Okay, this video has been 15 minutes. I'm gonna say about 5 minutes of it was talking. Nah, more than that. At least 7. Half of the show was me talking. I don't know how long the actual match was. It had to be like 3 minutes. The video. Oh my gosh. Unfucking believable this shit's happening already. Well, hopefully ECW and TNA are safe. Usually WWE's with all the bullshit, and then the other shows are good. They might have a 1 or 2 videos, but here 3 videos in a row. We're special. We're lucky. And not really. No, I'm sad gangster now. Like, oh god, I was in such a good mood. I'm like, we got King of the Ring and fucking big matches, and it's gonna be awesome. And then just. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm going to set up ECW, and I'm going to try not to cry. It's going to be really hard. Fucking universe. Alright, so let's get ECW started. And I think we're going to start it with a video, so let's cut to that video real quick. Last Sunday, I was this close to winning the ECW World title. But that was all taken away from me by one man. Dean Ambrose. Dean, it's no secret that there's bad blood between us. But you cost me something I've been dreaming about since I was a kid. And that's being a world champion. But I want to thank you for making me realize that you are just a bump in the road to my way back to the world title. But before I get there again, you stand in my way. And next week, when I finally get my hands on you, I will show you no mercy. I will be the last man standing, and after that, I will be the king of the ring. And make my dream a reality by winning the ECW World title. Alright, next we got ECW. Hope you guys enjoyed WWE. Well, honestly, you couldn't because it was fucking terrible. But don't worry, we're going to try and make the rest of the show a lot awesomer than that shit was. My apologies again. That's something out of my control. That is the game. This is what happens when the game has control. So anyways, we're now to ECW. We're going to continue on with the King of the Ring tournament. But before we get there, Seth Rollins cutting an awesome promo, pretty much calling Dean Ambrose out, putting him on blast, and we're going to have a match next week. And I'm going to completely destroy you. And after that, I'm going to go and I'm going to win the King of the Ring. And I'm going to go and I'm going to win the ECW World title because it is my destiny. It was a crazy-ass promo. I wrote a lot of promos this week. I wrote 4. I wrote 1, 2, 3. I wrote 3 promos in a backstage segment, and you'll see those later on. And I had a lot of fun. I think these were some of the best promos that I've ever written. So definitely check them out. I put a lot of work into it. Not a lot of work, just whatever comes to my head. I try to make it interesting and just like what the actual wrestler would say. I really enjoyed writing the promos. That's all I'm going to say. So anyways, let's actually recap the winners of the King of the Ring matches so far. So on Raw, we had 3 King of the Ring matches, and those winners were Ryback, John Cena, and Triple H. They have all qualified to go on to the next round of the King of the Ring, and we actually have like 5 more King of the Ring matches. Do we have 5? 3 on... Yeah, we got 5 more, and we're going to have 2 on ECW, and that's actually the first match that's going to be on ECW, so let's take a look at that real quick. Undertaker taking on Christopher Daniels. Undertaker coming off a big win at Taboo Tuesday, defeating his rival Abyss in an Inferno match. It was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it a lot. Unexpected ending, but, you know, whatever. And now Undertaker's going to come into the King of the Ring and try and dominate it and win a shot at the WWE title. But first, he has to face Christopher Daniels. Can Undertaker win and continue his reign of dominance, or will Christopher Daniels pull out the upset and go on to the next round of the King of the Ring? Let's find out. Christopher Daniels wins and is going on to the King of the Ring tournament. He goes to the next round. That is actually very surprising. I'm going to go on to say that Abyss actually cost Undertaker that match. And I guess we'll see the feud continue. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see where that goes. I wasn't really expecting that. I was thinking Undertaker was going to win. But I, I don't know. We'll talk more about that next week. Anyways, next we got 3MB taking on the Usos. 3MB, of course, were one of the tag teams that you could have voted for to take on the Briscoes Taboo Tuesday. Fortunately, they came up very short in the vote process. But we're going to put them in action. They'll be taking on the Usos. Let's see who's going to win here. I also want to say that the number one contenders for the ECW Tag Team titles, because of you guys made it known that you want to see them, will be International Airstrike. And I think I can confirm this, that at King of the Ring, the Briscoes will be defending their ECW Tag Team titles against number one contenders, International Airstrike. So bam, first match confirmed for King of the Ring. First of many, and first of... it's just going to be a good show. It's going to be really exciting and fun. I can't wait for it. But anyways, today we got 3MB versus Usos. Let's see who's going to win. 3MB wins. Obviously, you got to give it that victory some credit to Heath Slater being there in that corner of the Usos. We're actually going to queue up a video. I totally forgot about this backstage segment. I was going to queue it up after the first video, but I'll queue it up now since, I remembered. And this will actually be Steve Corino and Kevin Steen talking about Cactus Jack, who was viciously attacked at Taboo Tuesday. We'll talk more about that in a second. So actually, let's queue up the video, and we'll talk about it when we come back. How's Jack's concussion? He's doing better, but this concussion has caused him to lose a lot of his memory. I think if you and Vader come by and visit him, it might help jog his memory. The doctor said he'd be back on his feet in a few weeks. But as far as tonight, do you trust Dean Ambrose? We have nothing to worry about with Ambrose. The kid loves me. He told me I was his favorite wrestler. Honestly, I think he would fit pretty well with us. Steen, I trust you, but I don't know about him being a part of Scum. Hear me out. Funk hates Scum, especially me as world champion. But what if Scum had the world title and the TV title? He would have a heart attack. I'm just saying, sleep on it. Now let's go get ready. We both have big matches tonight. Alright, big video there. It's actually a pretty big video. You got, first they talked about Cactus Jack's concussion, which he suffered at Taboo Tuesday when the Briscoes got a little bit of revenge attacking Cactus Jack and smashing his head into the ring post. He actually suffered a concussion. He'll be back in a few weeks. But suffering some serious memory loss. We'll have to see where that goes. But, yeah, and that was the first part of the thing. The second part, what about Kevin Steen saying, Dean Ambrose, I think he'd make a good fit in Scum. And you got Steve Corino kind of like, I don't know. Can we really trust him? And I don't know. Kevin Steen seems pretty confident. We'll have to see where this leads. And, we'll definitely see more about this relationship growing next week, especially when Dean Ambrose takes on Seth Rollins. This is another match to add to next week. I said next week is going to be a big match, or a big show, and so far we got Gut Check. We got more King of the Ring matches. We have a hardcore title match. We have a good-ass feud going to be having a match, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose in a last man standing match. We still have another match to announce. That's going to be more on the TNA side of things, so we'll figure that out later. Anyways, let's continue the show. Next, we got a four-way dance between Ted DiBiase, Tenzai, Steve Corino, and Jay Lethal. Not really much of a story here. Let's see who wins. Tenzai wins. Big win for him. That's good to see him get some wins. Next, we have another King of the Ring match. Sheamus will be taking on Sabu. Let's see who will qualify for the next round of the King of the Ring. Will it be Sheamus? Will it be Sabu? TNA versus ECW? Who's going to win? Sabu wins. That is very surprising as well. I thought Sheamus was going to win. That is okay. Let me actually mark down these winners. Okay, so we had Christopher Daniels win. And Sabu won. Okay. Alright, pretty cool. definitely some surprises so far. I really didn't expect Sabu or Christopher Daniels to win. I was very confident Sheamus and Undertaker would win, but you know what? That's just how the dice rolls sometimes, so that's cool. Now, I don't really have any expectations going into King of the Ring. I mean, I have a couple people in mind who I want to win, but this beginning round, I'm just letting it go. Just whoever wins, wins. And then I'll take it from there. Okay, and the main event of ECW will be Matt Hardy and Seth Rollins teaming up to take on the team of ECW World Champion Kevin Steen and ECW TV Champion Dean Ambrose. And we already know the story here. Matt Hardy, he's had a history past with Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen actually winning the title from him. And, Matt Hardy's had his problems recently with Dean Ambrose. We already know the story between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. We're going to see them one-on-one next week. And we also know at Taboo Tuesday, Kevin Steen and Steve Corino, they had a good match. And Steve Corino actually, or not Steve Corino, Kevin Steen, I apologize for saying Steve Corino. Kevin Steen and Seth Rollins have some history here too, especially coming out of Taboo Tuesday, where Dean Ambrose cost Rollins his shot at the ECW World title. And just a lot of story going on here. So we're going to put this all in a match and let the fireworks explode. So let's set up the match. And yeah, we're good. Okay, should I make it epic? I feel like this deserves to be like an epic match. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, your main event for ECW Tag Team, Tornado Tag Team Extreme Rules match. Matt Hardy and Seth Rollins taking on Dean Ambrose and Kevin Steen. Good match. And then we still got ECW main event, or not TNA. Oh my god, we still have TNA next, and TNA it's got a pretty good show. We got more King of the Ring matches. We're gonna see who we're gonna see. We're gonna see Abyss versus Too Cold Scorpio. And the main event will be Samoa Joe versus Randy Orton in a King of the Ring match. That's going to be the main event of TNA. And also on TNA, we're going to have Low Key. I completely forgot to mention this at the beginning. Low Key, who won the X Division title at Taboo Tuesday. You know, he also won a shot at the TNA World title if he wants it. So later on, we're going to have a promo by Low Key announcing if he's going to cash in his X Division title for a shot at Bret Hart, or is he going to keep the X Division title and, do some stuff there. We'll have to wait and see. And, yeah, I'm excited. Good show. I'm just hoping for no videos, please. Okay, so far so good. I don't know. There might be a video, like, a little bit into the match. But, I'm excited for this match. Huge match right here. Huge match. Just the story alone. You know how it goes. The story's best universe on YouTube. Wow, Matt Hardy went flying. And people call him Fat Hardy. Shit, he flew. Alright, I really think, Seth, I didn't run, but, whatever. I really think Seth Rollins should be fighting Dean Ambrose right now. Actually, you know what? Let him duke it out over there. Alright, solid clothesline by Kevin Steen, just countering everything Seth Rollins is throwing at him. Alright. This should be an awesome match. Really look forward to it. And then next week, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, one-on-one in a last man standing match? What? Oh god, I'm so pumped for that next week. It's gonna be crazy. It's insane. I can't say it enough. It's gonna be bananas. Like, just looking at some of the King of the Ring matches we still have, like Daniel Bryan versus RVD, Davey Richards versus CM Punk. All that next week. And there's some other stuff. Some other King of the Ring matches I forgot to mention. Nigel McGuinness versus The Rock. What else? Michael Elgin versus Jeff Hardy. Kurt Angle versus El Generico. I'm trying to think of who else. I don't know, but all those matches on top of the matches I've already announced. Last man standing match. The TNA TV title will be on the line next week. Nigel McGuinness will be defending his title. Nigel McGuinness will be defending his title against #1 contender Too Cold Scorpio, who won a 4-way for that match a couple weeks ago. And that match will be next week. Gut Check. I'm really excited for Gut Check. John Morrison, Adam Cole. Oh god, I can't wait for next episode. I'm gonna stop talking about it because people are probably like, shut up already, shit, I can't wait, I'm already excited. Oh, nice suplex by, he is destroying me right now. I actually tried to download John Morrison before I recorded this, and of course the servers are absolute shit. That's what I hope, one thing, like for 2K14, I hope the servers are good. 2K14, or not 2K14, 2K in general, I think they've always had decent servers. I mean, Borderlands 1 was very laggy. Borderlands 2 was pretty flawlessly. It did have frame rate issues playing in 4-player co-op. But hopefully it will be able to hold the mass amount of people that are going to be on the servers for 2K14. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Because we all know THQ is a piece of shit. I've actually had problems with THQ recently. So on Team X channel, we're doing a Saints Row 4 Let's Play. Definitely go check out Saints Row 4 and Team XX. You know, I heard it's a pretty good channel. And yeah, so I was uploading parts of Saints Row, and I couldn't, like, it was popping up as third-party content, and it was being claimed by THQ, and I'm like, dude, you're fucking dead. Like, don't come back from the dead and try and still cause me fucking shit. Oh, God. Even when they're dead, THQ is giving me a pain in my ass. Okay, I see Matt Hardy getting demolished. I'm getting pretty demolished. I'm coming, bud. Got you, bud. Fuck Dean Ambrose. Fuck Dean Ambrose. Get that chant going. Alright, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins finally getting their hands on each other. I wish I could have like a more brawl style match. And the computers would actually, you know, cooperate, kind of do a brawl style thing. Alright, beautiful move by Seth Rollins. Oh, that is so awesome. You're focused on Dean Ambrose, but you don't want to jump out for him. That makes sense, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. There we go.
Tremendous action in this match.
I love how the volume in the game, it just suddenly gets loud. Like, you hear Michael Cole, he's talking and shit, and then he just, look at the action in the ring! Like, it just gets so fucking loud randomly.
Gets back in.
It scared the shit out of me, actually. That's why I mentioned it.
You hear how his leg connected? A clothesline out of nowhere. That landed like
Watched Kick-Ass 2 last night. I actually enjoyed that movie.
Look where he's going again.
The first one was pretty good. The second one was actually really good. I enjoyed it. Definitely recommend checking it out. It's not your average superhero movie. It's more of like a realistic take on things. You know, growing up, you always want to be a hero. And then this guy actually takes it upon himself to be a real-life hero. It's cool. It's good. Watch the first one and then the second one, because, you know, there's stories that go into it. Beautiful knee strike to the head of Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose trying to get some sort of advantage for next week, because he's going to have a big match, tough opponent right here. Oh, what a beautiful tag team move by the team of Seth Rollins and Matt Hardy, working together, because they know they're going to have to work together if they want to defeat the team of Dean Ambrose and Kevin Steen. Both are current champions in ECW, so they are very good at what they do. They are the top of their division, respectively. Alright, let's go. Come back for Seth Rollins and Kevin. Or Seth Rollins and Kevin Steen. Come back for Seth Rollins and Matt Hardy. No comeback for Kevin Steen. We don't need that.
That time I think he hyperextended his knee badly.
Come on, Matt. Let's do some tag team moves.
Just a devastating.
Ooh, nice neck breaker onto the chair by Dean Ambrose right there. That was vicious. Woo! Let's go for a pin. And I'm not even gonna get a 1. Yeah, this is on what's it called, Epic. This is gonna be a long ass match. A fun fact: the last 2 matches, the reason Taboo Tuesday was so long was because the last two matches, Bret Hart and Rude and Cena and Lesnar, those two matches alone were an hour and 10 minutes. Fucking crazy.
Oh my God, all the way to the floor. An incredible series of moves.
I would have oh, maybe a 20-minute match each. But it's like, no. Together we're going to do a combine of 100, or not 100, an hour and 10 minutes.
And now he's bringing a crunch into the match.
Really? Wow. Kevin Steen just demolished me and Matt Hardy. Thank you, Matt Hardy. You totally let me get boned. Oh my God, I already got my comeback.
Did you see that? Oh man, it doesn't get much closer than that.
Good job, ref. Here's... I did not mean to do that. Alright, everyone's just attacking their teammates. I like it. Up there, I took a Matt Hardy.
Mantis just got squashed.
I apologize for that, buddy. I'm no Jeff Hardy. I'm pretty good. I'm better than Jeff Hardy. Fuck it. Alright, good shit. Let's go, Jeff. Matt. I don't know why I said Jeff. Well, I do know why I said Jeff, because I said it before. Moonsault onto Dean Ambrose to the outside. Beautiful by Seth Rollins. Able to pull off such aerial maneuvers as that, just so effortlessly for him. And he makes it look easy, like anyone can do it.
And a huge collision with... Oh, that hurts my head just looking at it. Avoids the impact there. Narrowly avoids the attack there. Dodges to the side of that one.
Tag team move, let's go. No.
He was one step ahead.
You're all good. I got you.
What a haymaker. A huge right hand.
Oh, that would have been a beautiful tag team move, bro.
Broken up. Wow. If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
There, get him. Wait for me. Ooh, a super kick. Nice, nice. That's a pretty devastating move in the hands of the right person.
Mantis.
That sucks. He's gonna beat... Oh, no. Come on, hit. Oh. It's alright. I felt really good because the computer couldn't even do that move, I mean. And, that was good. I can barely do the move. I think I hit it once. Like, of all the times I've tried. Just one time. Oh, I want to do a Phoenix Splash through the table. Oh, yeah, let's go. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's okay. I was going after, Kevin Steen, but, sorry, I'm getting my signature off. I never get to hit it. I always get boned by it. I'm using it. Okay, throw this. I don't even know why that's a weapon. Like, I honestly hate the fact the world title is a weapon. Especially since you get it from the crowd. Like, it should be plastic then. Why'd you take my garbage can, you jackass? Ooh, submission match. I think this was the same move that was put on in the Robert Roode Bret Hart match. That was such a good match. I really, really, really thought I was going to lose. I probably should have lost too. But, I don't know. I managed to pull it off. Beautiful lariat by Dean Ambrose. Focusing on the head of Seth Rollins. He is definitely trying to soften up Seth Rollins for next week, and then I trip over the garbage can because, yeah, that's why. This move always looked weird because, like, the further he gets, like, he's not even hitting him. Like, look at this one, right there. Whatever, I'm busted open though.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. He's trying to get the blood flowing to his brain.
Oh shit! I did not think I was gonna do that because I was on an angle.
He's got him hooked. The knee.
Codebreaker by Seth Rollins. What's he gonna get here? Definitely want a table. If I ever get a Phoenix Splash again, all his. Ooh, onto the table. Okay, I gotta play it safe. Like, oh god, this is dangerous right here. Ooh, bring it in for me, bud. Oh man, you're the best. Can I hit you with it though? Nope, counter.
What kind of devastation will we see now? And there's another
shooting star press, standing shooting star press by Seth Rollins.
Again, the steps are used to inflict punishment.
This is just the most amazing table. I can't hit him with it.
Hey, wow, he was just about to get his head.
Booyah, you think I was gonna attack Kevin Steen?
I just can't get over what we saw.
Is that my only move, the code breaker? Like, I'm pressing the different directions and shit. Oh my god, I actually got it. Let's fucking go. What are we gonna do here? A moonsault through the table. Now Seth Rollins setting him up for, I honestly don't know what that move's called, but whatever. Let's go for a pin on Dean Ambrose. Does he have him? One. Oh, just a 1 count. Oh, what's he gonna do here? Ooh, and swinging suplex. I like that move. No, no, no. Put Matt Hardy down. Put Matt Hardy down. Thank you. Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh.
Looks like he's having trouble staying.
Oh, God. I need to get out of the ring.
Nice reversal there.
Followed up with another code breaker. Did not see that one coming at all, because that's my only move. Shooting star press. Counter by Dean Ambrose. Is he going to set him up for the finisher? I think he is. Matt, I need you. Nope, I'm using my comeback. Seth Rollins getting fired up here, folks. Bam, he's got him. Oh, you know what we got to do. Oh, my God, of course we got out of the ring. Well, no Phoenix Splash. No signature. I might not even get up. And then I use my finisher because at the very second it changed. Awesome. What a piece of shit. I absolutely hate when that happens. Absolutely hate it. It's so frustrating. It's like, okay, I'm going to hit my signature. And then bam. And then it's like, oh, finisher? What? He's not even injured. Like, I hate this shit. It's alright, just walk over. Oh my god, he's gonna get hit by a pile driver. Okay, didn't want to do that to the ref, but I'll take it. Let's see if we can do a move that's not the code breaker. Oh shit, we did! That's crazy! This has actually been a good match. I've enjoyed the shooting star press. Another counter, Dean Ambrose. He's got that move on lockdown right now. So much shit just bouncing on in the ring. Another code breaker. Okay, so I guess all my moves are code breakers. They honestly are. Honestly, I'm pressing left and right. All this shit, code breakers. Alright. I haven't got a new Dean Ambrose in a while.
He is definitely going to have those ribs looked at after this match. Oh, did you see the force behind that?
Don't touch him, Matt. Don't touch him. Thank you, bud. Flying clothesline by. Oh, he's got one. Just a 1 count. Belly to belly by Kevin Steen. What's going to happen here? Bulldog by Matt Hardy. I don't know what's going on to me. Oh shit, counter, twist of fate. I got you, Matt. I'm gonna try. Nope, I suck. Go for the pin. 1, 2, we win. Yes, that was a good ass main event. That definitely made up for WWE. Whew. Oh god, why did I say anything? There's gonna be a video. Is there? No, no video. Okay. Whew, dodged a bullet. Wow, he is bloodied as shit. Is this the scene we're going to see next week? These guys went to war this week, but next week they're going to bring the tanks the jet planes, the nukes. They're going to bring everything. It's going to be a goddamn war zone in that ring. Alright, big win for Matt Hardy, even though he lost on WWE because he just got absolutely screwed by Shawn Michaels. Managed to get I think the win here made up for his loss, so that's good. So that is it for ECW. We're actually going to cut to TNA right now. We're going to start with an in-ring promo by LAX, and it looks like they're in there with a pretty familiar person, so let's take a look. Let's see what they have to say. Last Sunday at Taboo Tuesday, LAX was robbed of an opportunity because of racism. White America didn't want to see two Latinos get a shot at the TNA tag team titles. And that's fine, because we have another way to shove it up everyone's ass. I'd like you to welcome Alberto Del Rio to LAX. You see, Del Rio is a very talented man, but because of some rich white billionaire, was not used at all when he was a part of his WWE. So I reached out to him and told him to come to TNA and be the face of LAX. So here we are, about to start our road to the top. First step, win King of the Ring. Step 2, win the TNA World Title. And step 3, take over TNA. The revolution has officially started. Orale! Alright, big video there. Hope you guys enjoyed ECW. Let's talk about the video we just actually watched. LAX adding a new member, Alberto Del Rio. Conan, he had a lot to say in that promo. Pretty much just running down everybody, saying everyone's a racist because they didn't vote for LAX. And that Vince McMahon was a racist, and, you know, he only cares about the white man because he's rich and all that shit. And, you know, Del Rio, he was misused in WWE. I can agree with that. He hasn't really done anything in my universe. And I saw this opportunity to throw him in there. When I started the LAX faction, and, you know, I started Hunico and Hernandez, and I'm like, the Conan thing came a little bit later, the idea, but I knew I always wanted to put Del Rio with them and then kind of have a whole, like, Latino faction. And I'm like, who would be the most perfect person for this? Conan. Then added Conan, added Del Rio, and now it's just, it's its own beast. Like, I'm really liking the whole LAX thing. And I enjoyed writing that promo. It was a lot of fun. And here we are, another King of the Ring match. Alberto Del Rio, the newest member of TNA, by the way, since he was formerly WWE. Now part of the TNA roster, is in a King of the Ring match. He'll be taking on ECW's Kofi Kingston. We're actually going to play this match real quick because, yeah, Alberto Del Rio, even though he's got Conan, he's still going to need me. Okay, so we're actually just gonna make this a quick little match. Actually, maybe we should make it normal. We'll make it normal, yeah. Okay, Alberto Del Rio taking on Kofi Kingston in a King of the Ring match. Can he win? Will Kofi win? Will Kofi pull up the upset, just like Christopher Daniels has done and Sabu has done? Will he be the next ECW member to join? What I've noticed so far is everyone's won on their own show, you know what I mean? Like, on WWE, Ryback, Cena, and Triple H won. They're all WWE guys. On ECW, Christopher Daniels and Sabu won. They're ECW guys. So if the pattern were to continue, then the matches that we have here, Del Rio's going to win, Too Cold Scorpio's going to win, and Samoa Joe's going to win. That'll be interesting to see if that actually happens. Anyways, Alberto Del Rio, Kofi Kingston, one-on-one. Here we go. Oh, missing with the Insaguri right away. It's okay, though. Kofi Kingston. Was he ever on TNA? He might have been on TNA in the very beginning, and then I'm like, what? No, he was WWE champion when I started my universe. Not WWE champion, he was tag team champion with R-Truth. And then, that's how that went. That's how Kofi got his shots. I don't know how he grabbed me there, but, you know, whatever. Alright, Kofi. Alberto Del Rio. A match you could probably see on WWE Raw and SmackDown and Main Event and Superstars and all the other fucking shows. Nice shot by Alberto Del Rio, working on the shoulder. We all know he has a pretty devastating finisher, the cross arm breaker. He's got to focus on that arm.
Del Rio has the headlock.
We're actually going to focus on the arm. Bam! Now Conan thinks very highly of Del Rio. He says like he is pretty much like the voice of the Latino people. He will raise the Latinos to prominence. He's going to take over TNA by winning the King of the Ring tournament. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, nice counter by Kofi. Not letting Del Rio just completely dominate him. But what role will what's his name, Conan have out there? Will he get involved? Will the other members of LAX get involved?
Oh my gosh! Kofi squeezing down on the head. Kofi with a nice
I love all this faction warfare on ECW. We got fucking Scum on ECW or TNA. We actually have two. We have the Rude Brood and LAX, two big factions. And on WWE, People Power factions for the. Nice move by Del Rio. Oh, reversal by Kofi. And we still have a couple big matches on the show, especially the main event, Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe in a King of the Ring qualifying match. Who will win there? I'm actually interested in that match. I have my prediction. Well, my prediction is Samoa Joe, because what I said, everything, you know, the whole brand's winning. You know what I think, what I hope would do more damage? The stairs right here. I don't think it does any damage at all when you throw them into it. Thank you, Conan. That was so fucking helpful. You don't even know how helpful that was. Alberto Del Rio looking to make an impact on his debut match on TNA. Like I said, he hasn't done anything in my universe. He's had a couple appearances, but nothing significant. Like, you can't be like, oh shit, he had a great match with whatever. It didn't happen.
Wait, what's he doing? Absolutely amazing, that big superplex.
Kofi Kingston pulling off some moves here. Giving Del Rio a run for his money. Conan, don't jump up. Yeah, you're a better manager than John Laurinaitis. Oh, I love you. Counter by Kofi. Oh, big. I don't even know what to call that move. A clothesline? A fist? Closed fist? Oh, it's so nice not to do a code breaker every time you want to do a move. What's Del Rio gonna go for here? A German suplex, bridge German suplex. Oh, doesn't get a pin. Hold on, I actually want to drag Kofi next time Conan gets up.
He fails to connect.
I wonder if that always counters into a power bomb. Oh, it'd be awesome if it countered into a buckle bomb. That'd be cool. I hope they add that move in 2K14. A buckle bomb. Well, how does he have a fucking signature? What the hell? I mean, you do know I've been in this match just dominating it. In game? Guess not. There we go. But I don't know what my signature is. Is it the... Okay, I think it is. It's... there we go. Signatures never work.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? And he reversed it. Good move there. He's setting it up.
I might lose this.
Look at Kofi.
Oh my god. Conan, please. Alright. Good job, Kofi. Yeah, he could have had me. Look at this. Or did the game glitch out? Because I can't... Oh, no. Okay. I was just down forever. I wish I really could hit that move. It'd be great. Like,
over the top and to the floor. He landed with a thud. Oh, man. What impact from that suplex.
I'm going to go for it again. And I guarantee it's going to be another miss. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's go.
Avoids the impact there. What's he up to here?
I countered this bullshit. Whatever. I got to focus right now. I am in trouble.
Oh my God, all the way to the floor.
All the way to the floor, Michael Cole. Oh, that's a counter right there. Yeah.
He saw that one coming.
Okay, Conan, I really need you to step it up here, bro.
Del Rio's in trouble.
Totally been, absolutely worthless.
Big impact, huge headbutt delivered.
Let's focus on his arms a little bit more. Yep. Onto the stairs, folks. That might be it for Kofi Kingston.
These competitors are so evenly matched, I wouldn't even begin to guess at this point.
Alright, let's get back in the ring. Taunts a little bit. Build up that meter some more. That is a very long taunt. Oh, counter by Kofi.
Got out of the way of that one. Nice dodge there.
Another counter by Kofi. Another counter by Del Rio. Do I got this? Do I got this? Come on, Del Rio. Superplex off the top of the rope.
Superplex. And both of these competitors came out worse for wear. He is definitely going to have those ribs. There's a cover.
Okay, thank you for that fucking counter pin.
Has the headlock. What a series. Nobody's backing down here. Ooh, what a vicious backbreaker.
I don't know how I got him through the ref, but whatever. I'm not going to complain.
Just to the side of that one.
Can I do my signature? That'd be crazy. Never. I can never do this shit. Unbelievable. Computer just goes beast mode. Not for the finisher, but for the signature. The signature is way more devastating.
He's spending more time outside the ring than in it.
What is Conan doing? He's getting pissed off. He's throwing shit around.
Cover. 2. Del Rio.
Going for the cross arm breaker. Does he have him here? It doesn't look like I got him because I haven't worked on the arms at all. I've worked on it a little bit, enough to be possibly yellow.
Watch it. What strength. Fighting his way out.
Oh, he hurt my knee there? Oh, it must have been when he did absolutely nothing.
He's got him hooked. Looks like he's having trouble staying in the ring. There's the suplex.
Okay. Focus on the arms a little bit more. The arms are orange.
And will this be it? On the apron. And now the manager is completely distracted. And with his back to the action like this, anything can happen.
Oh, working over the arms again. Del Rio, he wants a tap out victory here. I think I should have him, actually. Come on, finisher. There we go. He's got him in the cross arm breaker. Can he tap him out? Oh, he's got him. He's got him. He's going to tap out, folks. And Alberto Del Rio goes on to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. Big victory here against Kofi Kingston. It was way more intense. I knew I should have just made a quick match. Quick and easy. Yes. Good video here. Not. Oh, I was waiting for like Del Rio to just turn on Conan. I could have. If this was WWE, Conan, Del Rio would have definitely turned on Conan. Like, absolutely. No doubt in my mind that would have happened. But this is TNA where there's actually. It's crazy. The crazy shit happens on WWE. The crazy shit doesn't happen on TNA. In real life, all the crazy shit happens on TNA because no one knows what the fuck they're doing. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to stretch for something. Alright, now that that match is over, let's go through the next couple matches. Next, we got a four-way between all the knockouts. Beth Phoenix, AJ Lee, Lita, and Gail Kim. Not all the knockouts, but a couple of them. This is just a match I had to throw together to fill some time. So, let's see the Divas in knockouts. Divas, whatever, in action. Let's see who wins. Gail Kim wins. Big win for her. I haven't really focused on the divas ever since that whole diva knockout thing. Well, actually, no, since the Paige Trish thing. That was the last big thing for the divas slash knockouts. I'm gonna have to start focusing on them again. Alright, so anyways, next we got Too Cold Scorpio versus Abyss. This is another King of the Ring match. If what I said is true, then Too Cold Scorpio should win this. So we have Too Cold Scorpio representing TNA, Abyss representing WWE. Abyss has actually cost Undertaker his match against Christopher Daniels on ECW. We'll just go with that story. Will Undertaker possibly make an appearance and cost Abyss his match? Let's find out. And he does! Too Cold Scorpio wins. Big win for him. He's on a roll because right now he just qualified for the next round of the King of the Ring. He's got a huge match next week, his title shot against Nigel McGuinness for the TNA TV title. So Too Cold Scorpio, he's on a roll right now. And Abyss and Undertaker, they are unfortunately out so far, or out already. And we'll just have to see where that goes, that's whole storyline. Next you got Paul London and Brian Kendrick. They came up short last pay-per-view at Taboo Tuesday because the Paul London car that I had just got demolished within a minute and it was hard to make a comeback. They're going to try and, attempt to regain a number one contendership. They have a big match here against APA. Can they win and possibly secure themselves another shot at the tag team titles in the future? They can. Big win for Paul London and Brian Kendrick. We're actually going to queue up a video here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to queue up a video. I'm thinking about it. I probably am. So we'll just go and queue up the video. So let's see what happens. Big video there. Bradshaw and Farouk having some trouble there. Well, not really trouble. Fucking Bradshaw attacking Farouk. And, I don't know. Is this partnership of APA over? We'll have to find out next week on TNA. But that's big right there. And next we have Randy Orton and Samoa. And by winning this match, Paul London and Brian Kendrick have definitely secure themselves a title shot in the future at against the Rude Brood in a rematch. Next, you got Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe. This is going to be the main event and final match of the show. This is going to be a King of the Ring match. During this match, I'll be reading your comments, questions, and concerns. Hopefully, there's no shenanigans with this. And, it's not like a 2-minute match because that'll really piss me off. So let's get this match started. And let's read some more comments. Let me actually mark down the Del Rio and Too Cold one, because that is big right there. So Too Cold Scorpio goes on to the next round. Del Rio goes on to the next round. I don't know. It looks like I'm right so far. So maybe Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe's going to go. He's going to beat fucking Randy Orton. Okay. Alright, we are good. Let's read some more comments. Actually, we gotta get this. Oh, of course, there's a fucking video. Shawn Michaels attacking Randy Orton, making this match a fucking 2-second match. I can just feel it. But Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels definitely they do have issues, especially that whole Triple H, Randy Orton partnership working against, what's it called? Working against Shawn Michaels. Randy Orton, he's been on a bit of a roll. He actually took out... Is it over already? Oh, thank God. I was going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? But, alright, Randy Orton trying to cost... Or Shawn Michaels trying to cost Randy Orton a shot. But, we'll see if that plays a role. It probably will later on. So anyways, let's read some more comments. Where is RVD? The reason I haven't used RVD a lot in my universe was... After, originally I wanted to do something with Sabu and RVD as a tag team. So I just waited and didn't do anything with them until the opportunity was right. And then I'm like, I don't know if I want to put them as a tag team. I think it'll be better if they're, singles wrestlers. So I ended up breaking them up, and we're going to do some single stuff with them. They're both in the King of the Ring. Next week we'll see RVD versus Daniel Bryan. This week, you know, we saw Sabu. He qualified for the King of the Ring. Well, he didn't qualify. He went to the next round. But we'll be seeing more of RVD. He'll be popping up definitely more in the universe. What are your thoughts of Ted DiBiase Jr. leaving WWE? I don't really have any. You know, it's not really a big loss because he hasn't been used at all as of late. I mean, his last big program, at least the one that I remember, was him and Hunico. They had a little feud on SmackDown. I think they might have... No, I don't think they had a pay-per-view match, but they definitely had some back-and-forth stuff, and that was like the last thing that he did. And that was like a year ago. That was like right after Hunico stopped being the Sin Cara character. So it's been a while since he was been used. So I mean, I don't think they ever fully capitalized on his potential. I think they definitely should have teamed him up. Like, honestly, I think him and Curtis Axel should have been a team managed by Paul Heyman. And I think it would have been amazing. Another top team right there. Boom, money. But they ended up going with Curtis Axel as a singles wrestler. So, I don't know. That kind of sucks. But I would have loved to see Curtis Axel and Ted DiBiase, the Fortune Sons. What else do we get? Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he pops up on TNA, and then he's part of the Aces and Eights. I could totally see that. Absolutely. What else do we got? Love your universe. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Great video. Whose finisher is more devastating, the Canadian Destroyer or the Gringo Killer? That's tough. I would probably say the Canadian Destroyer, because the pile driver itself is such a devastating move and it could go wrong very easily. But then you do a fucking Canadian Destroyer and it's a flip pile driver, which is just fucking crazy. You add a flip to a move that's already dangerous, like, it's crazy. But the Gringo Killer / the Vertebreaker, popularized by Shane Helms, Sugar Shane, that is also a pretty devastating move as well. Like, I don't know how people... Maybe they do get injured and they just don't report about it. But it just seems like that move... Like, it just seems like there would be a lot more injuries from a move like that. You're getting dumped right on the back of your head. Like, there's really no safe way to take that move. You got to pretty much tuck your head and hope you don't land. Well, actually, if you look at the move and probably break it down, you're probably landing more on, like, the top of your back if the guy flattens you out a little bit more. Actually, I'd have to go take a look at that move and, like, break it down by the science, but I don't know. I'd probably go with the Canadian Destroyer. Who do you think is the best wrestler in WWE? It's honestly a tie between Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. Like, I don't remember them having a bad match. Like, they haven't had a bad match in a while. And they're just two guys, you know, the crowd loves them. They can have great matches. They're doing big things. So I say it's definitely a tie between CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Longest video, yeah, 3 hours. You're telling me. What do you think of AJ Styles joining the Mafia? I don't know why he joined the Mafia. Well, I know he joined because Kurt Angle is a drunk asshole. But, like, it honestly doesn't make any sense. Like, I haven't watched it, so I can't really comment. That might make sense. But you bring AJ back as this fucking emo guy, and then apparently, you know, he's all about himself. He's all about AJ Styles. And then he comes back, and then he's with the Mafia. Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, without me even looking at it, it just makes me say, what the fuck? But maybe if I watch it, it'll make more sense. I don't know. But right now, it's going to be, yeah, it's retarded. TNA as a whole is just absolutely retarded. Tito Ortiz, all that shit, and then Brooke Tessmacher getting involved. It's just like a fucking black hole, and they're trying to get everyone involved. Everyone and their fucking grandmother. It's just, oh, God, it's so fucking terrible. Especially when they started involving, like, D'Lo Brown and Taz in the angle. That's when it really went downhill. Like, just so shitty. What else do we got? Seth Rollins vs. Steen stole the show, in my opinion. I hope Seth gets to win the ECW before the universe ends. Ambrose vs. Rollins is going to be epic. I hope it is epic. I hope some bullshit doesn't ruin the match. I'm really hoping for that to be just like a pay-per-view quality match. You should do Universe till October, like 2 weeks before 2K14, so people got something to watch. The Universe isn't going to end anytime soon. We still got 3 months worth of stuff. 3 in-game months. We got King of the Ring, which is 4 weeks, then King of the Ring. We got 4 weeks, then Royal Rumble. And then we got 4 weeks, then the 3 big shows, which is going to be individual videos. So there's a ton of stuff. It's going to be well into October. You got nothing to worry about. I like Randy as champ, but the way they made him champ makes me sick. How about you? I have not seen it, but I know he ended up beating Daniel Bryan after he won it for like 5 minutes. I think it's good. Like they've had some feuds in the past. Well, not a feud. They've had some back and forth matches. Like, oh, you think I'm nothing, and whatever, blah blah blah. So there's definitely history between Orton and Bryan, and then with Mr. McMahon, Triple H, all of them getting involved, it just makes the match more of a big deal. And if Daniel Bryan ends up beating Randy Orton, it's gonna be a big deal. So I'm fine with it. Hashtag Best Universe on YouTube. Thank you, bud. Can you do a WWE 2011 Caw Universe? I really have no interest in going back and doing 2011. Prankster, how do you feel about Big Show and Mark Henry being a tag team? Nothing really. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of just weird. Like, they're both used, I don't know, just making Mark Henry, like, from this huge asshole that everyone hated because he planned to retire, and now he's, like, somebody that everyone loves because of the Shield. I don't know about that. As a team, I don't know. I don't see it lasting too long. What do you think about Darren Young coming out? I don't really have a problem with it. Like, you know, I'm glad that he has come out and isn't afraid to be himself or be judged. I think that's cool. One thing I don't want to happen is I don't want him to get a push because of this. And what I mean by that is WWE really didn't use him at all before he was gay. And I don't want them to start using him now because he is gay. You know, that'd just be, I think that'd be like a cheap way to get a push of some sort. So I'm glad he came out. I just don't want him to get an undeserved push because he's come out as the first professional, the first open gay wrestler. I don't know. Pat Patterson was gay, or is gay. I don't know if he came out and told everybody, but it's been long said that he's gay and stuff. And I think he even admits it. So, I guess Darren Young is the first open gay wrestler, and you know what? I honestly think there will be more people that come out and say that they're gay from WWE or even TNA. There might be guys that come out. Is Dean Ambrose a member of Scum? Not yet. No. Is Dean Ambrose a member of Scum? No, he is not a member of Scum. Dude Love is going to return on TNA since he was Mankind on WWE and Cactus Jack on ECW. Not necessarily. All I'm gonna say is he might return as Mankind. You know, that he doesn't remember anything. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see where that this whole Cactus Jack thing goes. Samoa Joe has won. Like I said, all the fucking guys from each brand, they had the home field advantage. And we have a video here. It's taking too long. Yep, here we are. What the fuck is this video gonna be?
Hey, wait a moment. What's he doing out here?
Alright, Shawn Michaels trying to get some revenge on Randy Orton. Attack him, bro. Get him. No. Joe, don't get involved.
Wow.
Oh my god. It was going okay.
I can't wait to find out.
This is what happens when you do all this cross-brand shit. The game fucking breaks because it's like, what the hell? You got guys from TNA facing guys from ECW and fucking all this shit. Oh, God. Okay, completely ignore this fucking video up until the point where Samoa Joe made the save. We'll let the whole video where Shawn Michaels came out and attacked Orton, and then we'll cut it off there and don't remember, Samoa Joe making the save for Randy Orton. So yeah, that is the end of TNA, but it's not actually the end of TNA. We're going to actually end the video out on a promo, a big promo, which is going to be Low-Ki announcing if he will be cashing in his X Division title for a shot at the world title, or is he going to keep the title? So let's cue that up, and we'll talk about that video when we come back. So let's see what Low-Ki has to say. I'm not a man of many words, but tonight I feel like talking. At Taboo Tuesday, I finally won the X Division title. I won, gut check, and made it to the top. The X Division title wasn't the only thing I won. I also won a shot at the TNA World title. But in order to get that title shot, I have to relinquish my newly won title. It was a tough decision. Make a lot of money as champion, or cash in for a shot at the world title. And risk it all. A shot at the world title doesn't come around every day, especially for a guy like me. So next week, I will face Bret Hart for the TNA World Heavyweight title. Alright, big video there. Low-Ki announcing that he will be cashing in his X Division title to take on Bret Hart next week for the TNA World title. That is another blockbuster match that will be part of next week's just spectacular show. First, we got hardcore title match on WWE. We got a last man standing match on ECW. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, finally one-on-one. On TNA, we got the TNA TV title on the line. Nigel McGuinness will be defending his title against Too Cold Scorpio. Gut check, John Morrison versus Adam Cole. And the TNA World title match, Bret Hart defending his title against Low-Ki. Next, and all the King of the Ring matches, RVD, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Davey Richards, Nigel McGuinness versus The Rock, Kurt Angle versus El Generico, Michael Elgin versus... what else? Michael Elgin versus Jeff Hardy. Raven versus Shawn Michaels. There's going to be so much stuff next week. You are not going to want to miss it. I'm telling you, it's going to be a fucking crazy show. And if you miss it, you're going to be missing like a pay-per-view. Like, it's going to be that fucking big. So yeah, it's going to be an awesome show. You don't want to miss it. So I'm actually going to do just a normal match to set something up because I have a lot of comments to read. So we're actually going to set up, what's a quick match? Maybe a 10-man Royal Rumble? Yeah, 10-man Royal Rumble, that sounds good. Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the show. If you want to take off here, hope you guys enjoy. If you want to stick around for the couple of Q&A things I got here, then feel free to stick around. Let's actually change the participants. Let's give you something good to watch. Okay, let's, who should we pick? Like, it's the hardest part, picking who is in the match. Random? Can we do random? We cannot do random. Okay, let me pick some guys. Who should I pick? I will pick, let's pick shit, I don't even know. Let's pick guys in masks? Should we do that? Would that be interesting? I think face paint counts. Face paint will count face paint. Sure, we'll do guys in masks. I don't know why that popped in my head, but we'll do that. Alright, so let's look for guys with masks. Or face paint. So we'll throw animal in there. Face paint, mask. Do you have a mask? No. He's dead. We'll put in this can. We're not going to put in both. Mankind. Rey Mysterio. Sin Cara. Vader. Who else? Abyss has a mask. Jeff Hardy has face paints. Actually, we're going to do El Generico. Actually, I definitely want Curryman because he's the one that I thought of when I did this. So we'll get Curryman and it's either El Generico or Jeff Hardy. We'll throw in Jeff Hardy for all the fanboys. Alright, my allergies are kicking right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change Animal and put in fucking El Generico. Can I change? Thank you. Alright, there. Now everyone's happy. Alright, beautiful cast of characters here. Let's let this match go. So while I read some more comments. Alright, so where did we leave off? Where did I leave off? Oh, I think the last thing we talked about was the whole Dude Love Cactus Jack Mankind thing. Okay. Hashtag Best Universe on YouTube. Good pay-per-view. Enjoyed the finish. So is Cactus Jack going to come back as Dude Love now? Who would you say is the face of your universe? Team of Hellraisers that wouldn't work in real life because Stone Cold Steve Austin can't really compete anymore. And F. Santoshi. So let's break this down. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the pay-per-view. Is Cactus Jack going to come back as Dude Love now? No comments. You just got to wait. Killed a mosquito. Bam. Because I'm awesome like that. Who would I say is the face of my universe? The face of my universe. Probably my universe itself. Like, it is its own entity. It's its own person. It's on every brand. It's on every show. It makes an appearance every show. It steals the show. It ruins the show. So, the face of my universe is the universe. Like, if the universe was a person, that would be it. That would be the face. It's not even a face, it's the heel of my universe. I'd be the face of my universe. I don't know, but as far as like wrestler wise, I would say, I mean, it's different, like, especially for every brand. You know what I'm saying? Like something that comes to mind, LAX right now, definitely the face. They're doing some big stuff. I'd say Kevin Steen, he's been on a good roll. Throughout the whole universe, he's been a top guy on ECW, well, except in the beginning. Who else? I'd say maybe Stone Cold as well. Like, he's always been in some type of angle. Even when it started, like, he was the WWE champion. He faced guys like Cena and Orton and all that stuff. And then, you know, he lost it. And then he went on to do the tag team stuff. So he's had a good run as well. But I don't think there's a phase. I'd probably say the universe itself, if it was a person. I think that's about it. F. Santoshi. No, sir. F you. Santoshi will take the titles at Mania. That's what some guy replied to. I don't know. Did I say F. Santoshi at Sabu Tuesday? I know I said something. I don't know if I said F. Santoshi. I would never say that. I love Santoshi. They were one of my favorite teams in my 2012 universe. That's where they were born. Fucking 2012 universe. But, that's probably going to be the match at WrestleMania, Santoshi versus the Hellraisers. Unless plans change. But right now, that is the plan. Santoshi versus the Hellraisers at WrestleMania. Austin pay-per-view gangster. That Bret Hart Rude match had me on the edge of my seat. Me too. Mainly because I really had to take a piss. But the match was just so intense. Especially when he had me in the submission. I'm like, no, like, it was so close. And then I paused the game and I freaked out. And I was just so down on myself. I'm like, shit, I just fucked up huge. Like, god damn it, I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot, I suck. But I ended up winning that. That was just crazy. That was a crazy ass comeback. I enjoyed that match a lot. And I'm glad you enjoyed it too. That was a killer pay-per-view. Who do you think from TNA would be a good fit in WWE, and who would WWE most likely pick up if TNA went out of business? Who do I think from TNA would be a good fit in WWE? I honestly don't know, because TNA would use them so terribly that it wouldn't even matter. Like, a lot of people have said this before. If TNA had, like, all these big stars like The Rock and Cena, they wouldn't know what to do with them. Like, the first couple weeks it might pop a ratings and people might want to see, oh shit, Cena's on TNA, Punk, The Rock, all these people. But after a while, TNA's going to just do such a shitty job that they're going to make people not care about, you know, some of the people that, like, all these people have big fan bases. But TNA will just fucking completely ruin them because, I don't know, they just have that magical power of making people not give a shit about you. So I don't know who would be a good fit from TNA. Hold on, who would be a good from TNA? I completely read this question ass backwards. I was talking about it. Who would from what's called WWE be a good fit in TNA? The actual question, since I read it correctly, who would be a good fit from TNA? Who do you think from TNA would be a good fit in WWE? Okay, that's a different question. Who do I think from TNA would be a good fit in WWE? I think Bully Ray. Actually, no, that wouldn't be. If there wasn't the PG stuff, I'd say Bully Ray. I think he could be an amazing heel in that company. Who else? I don't know who'd be a good fit. Guys I'd like to see. I think Austin Aries could do some cool stuff. Kazarian and Daniels, they're an amazing team. And I think they would be a good fit in WWE. Who else? I want to say Samoa Joe, but I can't really think of what they would do with him. You know what I'm saying? So, who else? Who else is on TNA? I don't know. They're always releasing people and getting new people. Let me just take a look at the roster real quick. I'd say Sting, probably just for that one match against Undertaker. I'd say maybe a Gunner. I think Gunner has a good look. I just don't think TNA knows how to use him properly. So I think he could do some good stuff in WWE, make him look like a monster, like this vicious MMA type guy. I think he can do some good stuff. Robbie E, I think he would be really good fit in WWE as well. And I think that's about... I'd say maybe Magnus as well, since they always like to, you know, get into the international markets. Magnus would be good for like a UK market. Team him up with Barrett and stuff, and Regal, and then mentor them. That could be good. And who would WWE most likely pick up if TNA went out of business? I think they'd pick up a Robert Roode. I think they'd pick up an AJ Styles. Actually, I don't know about AJ. I think they would at least attempt to. I don't know if AJ would go, but I'd say Bobby Roode, AJ, Joe if he lost a little bit of weight. Even though I don't care that he's a bigger guy because I think it's different, but I know they like guys to be fit and all that stuff. But yeah, whatever. This is their company. Who else would I think they'd pick up? I think they'd pick up Aries. You know, they're starting to pick up wrestlers. You know, you see the success of guys like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. It kind of gives you hope that, oh shit, if they were to bring in an Austin Aries, they could do something with him. So I think Austin Aries might be might be a good pick for them. Depends what direction they want to go. What else? I think they'd probably pick up Jeff Hardy as well. Like, Jeff Hardy, he's just too big of a name. He sells too much merchandise. They'd probably offer him a good contract. And I'd say him as well. possibly Abyss as well. You know, he could be a monster or whatever. Those would be some of the guys.
Great match here. But if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up.
What's your favorite sweet and chocolate brand? So sweet, I'll take that as like, what's my favorite candy? My favorite candy, I love candy. I like Skittles. I like, I don't like too much gummy candy. There's certain ones I like. I like the Big Feet. I like the Coca-Cola bottles. I like Nerds. I like Fun Dip. Jawbreakers. Bubblegum, just regular bubblegum. I just love chewing gum. Juicy Fruit, bubblegum, spearmints, mints. I just love fucking chewing gum. So I love fucking candy. Pretty much any candy I fucking like. And chocolate, I'm not a big chocolate guy, but I'd say my favorite is probably Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That's a weakness, one of my weaknesses. What else? I like Coffee Crisp, that's pretty good as well. That's a Canadian one, I don't think a lot of people will know about that. And Hershey Kisses, but only the white chocolate ones. Those are the only ones that I like. And, oh shit, what's it called? The Cookies and Cream Hershey bar or whatever? That is fucking amazing as well. So, I don't like chocolate. I like this, I like this, I like this. But I didn't name that many chocolates, just a few. But those are some of them. What else we got? Gangster, should I buy the Uncharted trilogy? And if you could, can you give a review of all 3 games? Should you buy the Uncharted trilogy? Abso-fucking-lutely. I think if you have a PS3, you should own at least one of the Uncharted games. I think you should definitely own all 3, but you should definitely have at least one. Like, these games are just amazing. They're not even games. It's like, it's more of an experience. Like, you have to play it, and it just puts you, it engulfs you. It tells such a great story. The game looks beautiful. It's an experience. That's what it is. It's more than a game. It's an experience. It's like a fucking movie. So absolutely you should buy the trilogy. Can I give a review for all 3 games? I don't really remember too much about the first one. But I remember the first game was pretty much the reason that I wanted to buy a PS3. I love action-adventure type games, but I never had that one game that kind of did what I wanted. And when I saw Uncharted, I'm like, that's the game I've always wanted to play. You know, you're this cool, badass guy, you're going on an adventure, you're doing treasure, you're killing guys, you're saving the girl, all this good stuff. And I'm like, that's the game for me. And I don't really remember too much about the first game. I know the ending was kind of weird. Well, not the ending, but like the thing that set up the ending was kind of weird. But the first one was a good game. I really enjoyed it. The second one, absolutely amazing. Just a 10 out of 10. Really nothing to say. One thing I want to talk about the Uncharted games. Let me just take a drink real quick. My throat's getting really dry. The Uncharted games, they've all had good multiplayers. I think Uncharted has one of the most underrated multiplayers of all time. Like, the multiplayers have all been fun. And it's not even just the multiplayer. You know, they got co-op. The co-op missions are fun. The multiplayer is a lot of fun. Even if you're not good at it, like, I'm not the best at it. I'm okay at best. But I just have a lot of fun when I play it. The maps are fun. It's just, you can do a lot in it. So the multiplayer is really good as well. I recommend checking that out if you were to get the second and third one. But the second one is just an amazing game. I really can't say anything bad about it. It took everything that was wrong with Uncharted 1, and it wasn't much. But they took that, they fixed it, and they like perfected their craft. Like, it's just a flawless game. The third one was a really good game as well. A lot of people didn't like it. There was one part in the game that I didn't like, and it wasn't something big, but it just kind of took away. It was kind of weird and stuff. But they are all three amazing, amazing games. Definitely check them out. What do you think of AJ's pipe bomb? I did not think she could cut such a good promo. I haven't watched it yet. A lot of people have talked about it, and I wanted to watch it. I just couldn't find the clip anywhere. But I heard it was good. Like, she ripped everyone a new asshole. I think it was it for the Total Divas thing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I've not heard it, but I've heard good things. What do you think about adding Inc. Inc.? I'm probably not going to be adding any more tag teams to TNA, so probably not. Or in general, I'm not adding any more tag teams. So that's it for the match. We actually have like 2 more questions here, so let's just answer them really quickly. You're this close to having 2,000. Am I really? I don't keep track of all the numbers, so that is dope. I'm gonna have to check after this actually. What do you think of the Fantastic Four, and do you think CM Punk and Daniel Bryan are the Rock and Austin of this era? What do I think of the Fantastic Four? I don't like them at all. I just think, like, they have some of the shittiest abilities, especially fucking Stretch Man, Mr. Fantastic. His powerness is stretchiness, and he's the leader? What? Like, it's retarded. I hate it. I really hate Mr. Fantastic. I just think the whole dynamic is stupid. I like Human Torch. He's a badass character, but other than that, everyone else can just go die in hell. And do I think CM Punk and Daniel Bryan are the Rock and Austin of this era? No. I would say CM Punk and John Cena are the Rock and Austin of this era. Daniel Bryan, I don't think he's there yet. He's close, but I don't think he's there yet. He hasn't, like, had, big matches at WrestleMania. He hasn't had all these awesome matches with wrestlers that, like, CM Punk has, so he's like just broken the barrier to, like, starting to cement his legacy. And that's about it for questions. So I want to thank you guys for sending in questions. Not a lot of comments this week. Everyone's probably still trying to finish Taboo Tuesday, 3-hour show. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It was a fun one, except for WWE. And like I said, you do not want to miss next show. It's going to be a pay-per-view type shit. Like, it's going to be insane. So that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch us next time. And until then, guys, peace out.